the pocket in which you rapped in, you slid on that motherfucker because you went in and out, and in and out intentionally, and it was like, and it was very back and forth. Like I'm going to tell you something, then I'm going to reply to what I'm saying to you. And it, for the listener, at least my ear, when I'm listening, I'm like, oh no, this nigga talking. Like, you know what I mean? And I think, but you're actually saying you're having a fuck with me type of thing. It felt like such a great warm up, or like a, hey, this is what we about to get into. I got more to get into, but let's just start right here, now.
Come on, that's exactly what it is.
Is that fair?
That's exactly what it is. You hit it. You hit the nail on it. You hit it right there, bro. That's crazy. That's exactly what it is. It's like, that's why I say, like, that song just marked the first song that was ever kind of like, all right, this kind of different from the rest of my
other music. Yeah, for sure.
You know, like I kind of did this a little different. I took my time with that song, so it was just like you know, songs I would do before. It's like, oh, like this bump, but like, you know,
it's the same
after
bump.
a while, it's the same bump. You know,
yeah.
It's like that one. It kind of got a different bounce, and it's like, and how I'm gonna proceed after this one is just gonna be crazy.
Well, because I think music is about textures, right? So if I was a rapper, it's like, I think when I remember, I'll use A$AP Rocky for example, because I always say, when Pesos came out, it changed hip hop.
Everything.
It changed. Okay, thank you. It changed everything. I remember, because I'm a Tyler baby. I remember when Future came out, niggas was angry and wearing tie-dye. I remember that. That was a thing. We was out there with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, he changed the whole game too.
100%. That's why I got my big three. My big three of the modern generation is A$AP, Die, and Tyler, and I can explain it in a little bit. But I remember when Pesos came out, it was such a texture change. Yeah. Like sonically, it was a texture change, and the flow was like, people was like, it sounds Southern. No, it sounded very East Coast, but it didn't sound.
It sounded like not usually, like East Coast music usually give you that, like that hardcore, like that.
I got Timberlands on, you know? And I need, and life is hard and it's cold.
It's brick outside.
Yeah, it's brick, you know what I mean? My hands is ashy because it's cold.
It was like a soft, like, this is the wake up, this is the way we roll, cause every day we gotta pay so.
But then right from there, he did the What's Up. Like he did What's Up right after that. So it's like then him working with Sex Ghost Purp at the time, which I wish he never crashed out. Especially because Radio Clan was such a thing. But like even the way Space Ghost was making music at that time, it was a texture change. And I think when I think about hip hop at that particular time, it was about texture changes. I think everybody's in the same texture sonically right now. So when I heard Joe shit, I was like, hold up, nigga.
Come on.
And it felt serious. Like you didn't seem like you were lackadaisical about the music either.
Never.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You wanna know how long I spent on that one song? A week. I was at the studio 5 times.
Trying to figure it out. But I think that's the point of it, right? That's why that
you gotta take your time. If it's art, bro, if this is your craft and you wanna be able to master your craft, bro, you gotta take your time with it. You gotta practice it. You gotta learn it, you feel me? And not just learn it, but learn you.
Like and that's so I'm working on 2 different editing softwares. I used to be on Final Cut Pro. Now I'm on then I went to Premiere. Now I'm on DaVinci, and each thing is teaching me something different about myself, right? Like Final Cut Pro was what I started with because everybody said that was the industry standard. Then it changed and went to Premiere, and I was so anti going to Premiere because I was like, no, I can do it. And then it was like, let me go to Premiere. I was like, oh no, this is amazing. Now I'm on DaVinci. I started using DaVinci 3 weeks ago. I'm making it look like it wasn't 3 weeks ago, but it's like it's different textures, and you learn different things about yourself and those songs, right? The fear around trying new shit, and I think that was a thing for me. So it sounds like you went through a style change musically. Was there a fear around that, or it was just like, nah, let me just try it?
At first it was kind of like it's just because I like how I grew up personally, bro. It was like, you feel me, like, oh, you doing that type of music, that's like,
really,
like,
is that a real thing?
Yeah, for real, that's a real thing, absolutely.
But I feel like the same niggas that be on that and be making music, it's like Absol got the song with Vince Staples and Bro at the end. And Bro at the end, he was going, but he didn't rap over the same beat that Absol and Vince did, but Ab gave him the whole acapella for like damn near like 1:30. It's like, nigga, now imagine that shit over a fucking Alchemist beat.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy. That'd go so crazy.
Like, what are we talking about? Bring the soul back to the music.
That's what I be on, bro. That's exactly what I'm on, man. Bring the soul back to the music, bro. You gotta love what you do, and if you don't, you just doing whatever, which is a lot of artists.
Yeah, and I'm not knocking it, because again, I think you gotta get
But
somewhere.
That's the thing with TDE. They like, once Tyler kind of like
that mold,
brought that creativity back, like, cause Tyler was a different type of creative, bro. Like a different type of creative. He would even do certain stuff, like just for the public eye, and then just for the attention. It's like, bro, like, you feel me? And then never really like trading himself though. Like,
right.
you know,
he was always,
like,
hey, I'm
like, people can say what they want about Tyler, bro, but I don't. He ain't sold his soul not one time. Never. He always been that.
And he always gives his soul to the people.
Yeah.
Right. The music is very, very okay. Y'all playing with me?
Yeah.
This is my response to you playing with me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all need me to get a little introspective. This is what I need to do. That I remember people used to try to say like he don't really speak on black shit. He's like, nigga, I am black. I'm experiencing it, and you don't know what I'm doing. But his last project was his last 2 albums have been such a testament to that.
But that's why I'm saying, you know, he's from our Tyler went to Westchester.
Okay, and he from Hawthorne or some shit like that, right? Yeah.
You know, so it's just like that's really a thing. People will criticize you for not making like the hardcore music, or like oh yeah, you ain't talking about nothing in the hood, or you ain't talking about like
it's talked about that.
Yeah,
it's like
we got enough people talking about that.
Or I could talk about it, but let me talk about it a little different.
Yeah, you know, so it's like that's a real thing, bro. A lot of people very judgmental about the music, bro, because you got so many artists who do like have gang affiliation, who are, you know, carrying some type of buzz in some type of way. You feel me? And they make their music a little different too, but it's like they wait till they get to a certain pinnacle to start making their music different. And it's like, why?
You can start. Yeah, you can start now.
Like,
whoever
you know,
gonna rock
just like
with you,
when
gonna
Kendrick said, like, you know, the standard for doing the mixtape is 21 songs, or EP is like 20, like 7 songs. He want to do an 18 song EP.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Why I can't? You know?
You can't. Yeah, because it's like,
That's what I'm saying. Tyler changed a lot of stuff creatively to where it's like, once TDE came in, they came in kind of with the same objective, but they changed things in their own way too.
Oh, for sure, because you got the street, the hippie vibe to it, right?
You know?
And I think that's why Black Hippie was so important, because it was like, these niggas will literally slap the fire out of you, but also, we just chilling too, but also we work a lot harder than everybody else, right? And I think that's where I'm excited to see where you're gonna go. Like, again, we just started working. We're probably gonna continue to work and stuff
always,
like that.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, we have
when
to,
I listened to when I seen the visual, I was like, okay, no, there's an intentionality here. This is not the same as something else, right? And so with that, I'm excited to kind of see where you're going to take things musically, especially because, like you said, this isn't necessarily this is not the whole the way we consider a rebrand. This ain't that. This is just a reintroduction.
Thank you.
Right. This is like going from K Dot to Kendrick, but now I can go back to K Dot if I decide to. You know what I mean? And being able to have those have that wiggle room. Yeah. It's incredible.
And I feel like K Dot kind of did that. Yeah. Kendrick kind of showed like everybody he could get back to that old K Dot with even making the songs. It's like, yeah, he might have made the songs about Drake and stuff like that, but just listening to him lyrically, just listening to
the bounce, the simplicity. It was simple enough for everybody that may not want to get lyrical spiritual to hear it, but for the lyrical spiritual niggas hearing, he's still giving you the music.
Yeah,
because it goes. And I think that's the music part of it. Either you understand the music and the love of the music, or you don't. Yeah. And I'm excited to see what your love with the music does. Because like I said, bro, when I heard that shit, it was elevated. It didn't sound stagnant. It didn't sound like, oh, okay. All right, something's coming.
Yeah.
Something's coming.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I can't wait to sing you this song, bro.
Okay. Well, shit. Well, this is a pretty cool conversation. Thank you, bro.
Man, no, always. We got to do this again.